Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, pirates and pirates. Welcome aboard me, mateys, to the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. Make sure that you go ahead and you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, give us a follow over there on Twitch as well. We greatly, greatly appreciate all of our Twitch viewers and all of our Twitch followers. Y'all know the vibes. Make sure that you fucking share the content. All right, share the content. I'm planning on some point during this week cutting up some more shorts for you guys. So be on the lookout for that. It's been a busy week for myself. A lot is happening in the world of sports. Super excited to bring you guys tonight's show, Rumboyz After Dark. We're going to be jumping around between the NFL, the NBA, UFC. I might even at some point we will randomly break in to Stanley Cup talk. I don't know what the fuck is going to really happen tonight, but we got the crew backstage. But first thing, we got to go ahead and pay the bills. Hey, yo, opening day has happened over the last 2 weeks for multiple teams across the MLB. You see, I'm rocking my Dodgers GLD chain. DM me on Twitter or Facebook for a GLD link. Get iced out with your favorite sports team, whether it's NCAA or professional sports or hell, I mean, you can go superheroes with the Marvel shit over there on GLD. Ladies and gentlemen, yo, shop the GLD, shop GLD.com. That's right, shop GLD.com. Mike, go ahead, roll clip. Let's go.
Hop out in Miami when no land, I got no understanding. Out of here, I'm burning, or turn me up, you can't understand it. In the club, posted up, they lit up, no matter where I'm standing. Drop GLD for the Cuban link, yeah, you see it there. Might spaz out on some taller shit, no on zero tolerance. Money conversations ain't hard to relate, it's hollering. See my net, they acknowledge it, good friend, girl, where you're not.
You see the watches, you see the chains. Get on over to the GLD, ladies and gentlemen, official partners of the NFL, MLB, and many, many, many more. ShopGLD.com. I also want to go ahead and shout out our homies over at Pro Football Focus for releasing the greatest fantasy football format of all time. That's right. If you really feel like you're a fantasy football guru, you need to head on over to all22.com. That is all-22. You need to use promo code Rumboyz. Take 40% off the subscription price whenever you join. With that subscription, you are going to get exclusive film breakdowns, exclusive stat sheets. You are going to get the ability to be able to create and play a league where you yourself and your friends get to set a full 53-man roster to compete against each other in a 10 to 12-man league of fantasy football madness. All 22 is where you can really get in on all skin, get in on all phases of the game from the fantasy football aspect. And then finally, I want to shout out our homies over at Champions Round. Champions Round is where it goes down. You guys have probably been over on Champions Round already, betting the Masters. Big shout out to Champions Round for featuring me this week to break down the Washington Commanders. You guys can head on over to their YouTube and check it out. I just featured on their YouTube channel, providing some content for them. Make sure you download the Champions Round app. Link is in the description, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to love your time over there. Play our Daily Dozens. Daily Dozens is where you can place a $12, let's say, prop bet. Okay, you get a 12 pick'em card. And if you get 7 out of 12 right, you win $2,400. Who doesn't want to win $2,400, ladies and gentlemen? All you got to do is get 7 out of 12 right. Head on over to Champions Round. Play our Daily Dozens. Use the link in the description here on our YouTube channel. If you need a link, if you're viewing us on Twitch, DM me. I got you, ladies and gentlemen. All right. without further ado, we got to get into the cast and crew. But before we do, cheers to me, cheers to you, all the rum boys and girls. What it do, dilly dilly, because this is how I'm starting. Arr. We got another cheers coming. Woo! Stepping up to the plate. This man is ready to hit dingers. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Producer, drop the mic, FF.
What is up, Robbie? What is up, everyone? It is Friday night. It doesn't look nighttime because it's still daytime for me, but let's get this party started.
Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, next up, it is my favorite hill, your favorite hill. You already know the deal. Give it up. The New Yorker, New York. Taco TDS has came to provide us comedy with his bullshit takes.
Robbie, last I checked, who won that game between Joe Burrow and Patrick Mahomes?
Fuck you.
On one leg?
Fuck you.
Okay.
Fuck you. Hey, for real though, in Joe Burrow news though, he is the most liked person in the city of Cincinnati over their Cincinnati Zoo hippo. So big up to Joe Burrow.
How many Joe Burrow glizzies have you had, my G?
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, last but certainly not least, it is my favorite Ginger, your favorite Ginger. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for David Gillespie.
Good to see y'all, folks, once again. I loved Robbie's intro of Taco sounding like Alicia off keys with that.
Holy fuck.
That's cold, wasn't it? I'm
Do
sorry.
you want to continue to work in media? I'm kidding.
I have one thing I want to bring up really quick.
Thomas, I don't have an inflatable helmet. You PO box me the inflatable helmet, and I will fucking
wear it.
I'll wear it. I'll sit on it. I'll do nasty things too. I'll do whatever the fuck you want me to. But you PO box it to me. I'm not buying a fucking inflatable helmet.
So you know what? He said set up an Amazon wish list and he'll fulfill it.
This is true. Yes, I should actually do that for all of our subscribers and followers. Weed, what's up? Albert, what's up?
You should do
Thomas, what's good?
Who's your second favorite football team, Taco?
What happened?
Who's your second favorite football team?
My second favorite football team. Oh, I'm gonna really piss you off. My second favorite football team is Aaron Rodgers.
Oh my God!
You want to know who it is? You want to know who it is? It's the Chiefs because you have had more Patrick Mahomes glizzies than Robbie has Joe Burrow. And
lies.
And the Chiefs have not just Tony, but now we have Richie James, buddy.
Speaking of the Chiefs, your tight end threw a terrible piece of shit.
Ever. It was the worst ever.
We all know
Megan Thee Stallion threw a better opening first pitch than what Travis Kelce
The mayor
did.
of Cincinnati threw a better first pitch.
Really quick, ladies and gentlemen, this is not an ad.
No.
But on tonight's show, we're drinking Happy Dad. Shout out to the Melt Boys. This is gonna be fun. We could either have like a really chill podcast or like this podcast could get off the rails. What flavor should I drink first?
What are the flavors?
I've heard of this shit. I know the
we have lemon, lime, wild cherry, watermelon, pineapple.
Wild cherry.
Watermelon or wild cherry?
Cherry or let's go cherry. I'd say also lemon lime.
All right, yeah,
cherry.
3 votes for wild cherry. Only one person said watermelon, and he just only wanted to see the black guy drink it.
I'll tell you, if you really want to go exotic, you mixed up wild cherry and the lemon lime, and you do it at the same time.
Yes,
I'm not doing it.
Yes, dude.
Come
on, let's get some jungle juice going in this bitch.
Here's what's gonna happen.
You open both and you swish in your mouth.
For every dono,
You'll shotgun?
$5 and above. I won't
Yeah, you do. You got to do your shotgun. Every $5 shotgun. I want to see.
No,
I
every
wanna see
$10 I'll shotgun. Every 10,
Oh.
every 10. It has to be a solid straight 10.
Yeah.
Every solid straight 10 dono, I will shotgun. Make sure you guys tweet this out, by the way.
So no rounding up like $9. Like you pays $9.99. You know?
$9.99, I will still shotgun.
Okay, good. All right. Let's see.
Every $5 dono, that's just like a regular 5.
I know where he's going with this.
I'll do a small shot
Oh, I thought you were going
of
to say
rum.
something else.
Okay.
Folks, if you're watching out,
Anything
let's get
under
Robbie
5,
smashed, you know?
anything under 5, I'll just simply just I'll take a very big sip, a very graciously big sip.
Gotta open them throat.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Joe Burrow, you know, think about Joe. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
He's
Cheers
like,
to me. Cheers to
oh,
you.
Joe.
All the rum boys and girls. What it do? Dilly dilly. Shouts to the Milk Boys for the happy dad.
Oh, Joe, I'm ready for your happy dad.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Robbie. I know your fantasy. You want to get with a supermodel just like everyone. You just wish yours was wearing a Joe Burrow mask while you were getting it.
Jersey, not mask.
We'll go.
That
both.
was the mask would be weird.
Jersey.
No, I'm kidding. I'm fucking with you.
This is interesting.
Right.
This
You're
is
right.
interesting.
Need the helmet.
This is interesting.
Too, yeah.
But it has to be the white one.
The
Yeah,
white.
yeah.
Oh, I'm
She's
gonna
gotta
be.
have some style, you know.
Yeah.
She's gotta. Have
I'm
some
gonna be so white girl wasted by the end of this. Y'all ready to do this? Let's get into the first topic. Oh my
Let's
god.
do it, baby.
Of course,
Let's do it.
Robbie would go white girl wasted though.
Oh, this is about to be bad. Oh,
Listen,
this
I've
is about to be
seen.
bad.
Listen,
I've seen
Robbie,
him
get
white
you a
girl.
bottle of Hennessy and man up. Get you a bottle of Hennessy and
I
man up.
got rum. I have rum next to me.
I'm
This is
drinking.
about to be fucking interesting. First topic of the night, gentlemen. Tyreek Hill has expressed that post 2025 he is going to be retiring. This obviously pisses off all dynasty football managers, but the question really begs is this too early for Tyreek, or is that going to be just right on time? Should that be right on time? Only an athlete knows their body, but let's just put on our our fantasy football caps for a couple of minutes here. Mike, you did the cover. Shouts to our cover athlete of the night, Tyreek Hill.
I knew you would. I knew with the quote that it was a perfect segue into the cover. I think people, because in my leagues, 3 teams put him on the block within a half hour of this news coming out, and I am in the middle of trying to take advantage of one of them in the league I'm in competitive. I'm competitive right now because I think this is. I'm not saying he is lying, but I don't think it's 3 years. It's still 3 years away. I don't see it as a big deal, but I think it's perfect time. He's 11, 12. It'll be 11 years in the league. If he's made his money, he's got his ring. If he wants to go out on top like that, let him.
It also shakes things up. I mean, we're seeing this sport become ever more dangerous.
Yes.
We've had conversations about making the game safer, quote unquote. And I'll get into it later, but there's bigger reasons why he kind of deserves to be able to just say, like, yeah, like I'll give this 3 more years.
I mean, he'll be in the league right now. If he retired right now, he'd be playing the same amount of years as Calvin Johnson. And I mean, yeah, at first people were asking, like, did Calvin retire too early? But that after everyone saw like what he went through, and then when he showed his hands and how much they were messed up and all the other issues that he was having, because he was one of the guys that got into the cannabis industry because of the injuries and all that, no one talked about it. Maybe he's got injuries that we don't know about. Who knows? He is a speedster. His speed might break down a little bit quicker than we think. He's not a physical receiver. He relies on his speed, and if he hits 30, 31 and his speed goes out the door, I don't blame him for wanting to leave before I'm Tavon Austin.
He has a whole Snapchat show.
And he wants to get into e-gaming too.
Yeah, gaming is an option. Social media is an option. He has a following. Like I was going to try and say that, a little bit later, but I mean that's kind of like in today's society that we live. If I already get a name, even just a little bit of a name off of an NFL, career, fuck, I can go and I can make some serious money elsewhere. Taco.
Yep. Yeah.
All right. Well, first and foremost, he did say that he was going to retire for business reasons. That's what he said. He wants to get back into the business, spend more time as a businessman. He might have some investments lined up, kind of like how Calvin Johnson and some of these other athletes do, in some really good upstart companies that are making progress, that he could really step into a role and already have something lined up. And like you said, he is a personality. He has his YouTube channel. He's trying to be a gamer. He clearly knows there's life after football, and life after football could be as lucrative and a lot less
dangerous.
Yeah, like there's a lot less risk. Now, the other thing to remember is
it's more dangerous right now to be a football player or a rapper in terms of just the world of entertainment. Yeah. It is more dangerous to be a football player because of what happens on the field and sometimes even off the field, or either a rapper than being a streamer.
Well, unless you're a snitch like Tekashi, you know what I mean?
Oh, fuck.
Oh my God.
Go ahead. That was good. That was solid. That was really solid.
But yeah, like I just, and one, this could be just a ploy, make some buzz, keep the name up, get a boost in the search. He's a businessman. Because what happens today isn't what's going to happen 3 years from now. You'll see where he's at. But wasn't he training or trying to be in the Olympics, or was that an Olympic trial or something?
Yeah. And he smoked everybody.
Yeah. So low key, I don't know if maybe he's like, well, fuck this. I'm just going to transition, become an Olympic athlete, win a couple gold medals, go out as a Super Bowl champ, as a gold medalist.
He should have did that. Yeah.
Yeah. So like he wants to probably get out young enough that he can really train and get himself right for that, because he might need to. I don't see. That's where I don't know. Maybe he needs to skinny up a little bit and just, you know what I mean, lean out, cut a little muscle, get faster. I don't really know, but maybe he wants to dedicate and change his body in that kind of way that he won't be as good in football, but he'll be better in track, and maybe that's part of the reason for stepping down as well.
David.
So I don't want to make this personal about Tyreek Hill or anything, but if y'all know me, I'm a straight shooter when it comes to like breaking down sports and all that shit. So to keep it real, like I don't honestly give a shit what like if he actually hangs it up or not, because this is a guy I don't trust. Like we talk about Joe Mixon being untrustable, to some.
What?
This guy's history where he pleaded guilty to strangling his wife, and then potentially, most likely, the police said he is involved in some way, shape, or form in breaking his
child's arm. Yeah.
Like, I lost all fucking trust in this guy. I don't think he should be in the fucking league because of this shit, to be honest. He's one of those guys like Richie.
But that's forever ago.
Yeah. But, well, even so, I don't forgive that shit because it's 2 times this shit.
We don't know, but we don't know anything and everything. And
he was guilty to that first incident, and the police said he was most likely involved in the second one. They said either him or his wife. What? Here's the thing, though. I'm going to keep it at that, okay?
The motherfucker's definitely guilty.
I think there's a strong possibility he's guilty of both that shit,
I think the first one only. I think it was the first one, but not the second.
Well, here's the thing. Whether he was involved in the second one or not, the police said either he did this, he committed this act in breaking his son's arm, or he watched this shit happen. He let this shit happen,
Yeah.
And because of that, I don't trust this motherfucker. Similar to Richie Incognito. But I'm gonna compartmentalize all of that shit and just break down what this guy is as an NFL player. And he's all-time great. He's all-time special. Like when we talk about the greatest deep ball receivers in the game, we think of Randy Moss, we think of Bullet Bob Hayes, we think of Lance Allworth, Deshaun Jackson, which was basically his MO, was being a deep ball receiver. Tyreek Hill is definitely in that conversation of greatest deep ball receivers ever. All right, he should be top 5. He may even be like top 3. Randy.
It was the UN that saved him, not his lawyers. Leafs, just so you know.
Oh,
It was, or not the UN, it was the U.S. Embassy.
don't get me started on the fucking tape, brother.
We are not
Jesus
doing that.
Christ.
We're not doing that on this podcast.
I'm not. I'm just saying, you know.
We don't have
Please,
enough
no.
time in 2 hours.
Of course not. Of course not. But no, he's right up there. He's top 3, arguably of all time. I think when it comes to deep. I mean, maybe Bullet Bob Hayes and Randy or Deshaun. I mean, top 3, top 4, something like that. He's special. He's special. He's a 8-time Pro Bowler, I believe already. 7-time Pro Bowler. He's an elite receiver, you know, and a damn near versatile route tree, everything. He's still playing on the top of his game. He's damn near led the league in receiving last year with 1,700 yards. He could still keep playing for another, I think, at least, you know, beyond, you know, 2 more seasons, beyond 3 more seasons, probably 5 plus at least, with the talent and the speed that he has at his disposal and how guys are able to create more longevity in his career. But, you know, when we're talking about prioritizing your health, you know, and he is a human being, and I think that's important for everyone to you know, keep their literal sanity and literal health intact. You know, no matter who you are, even if you are, you know, a sketchy mofo like him. I think it's probably a smart decision that he packs it up after 2025. What else does he need to prove? You know,
Nothing.
I don't think he's already won a Super Bowl. He's already, you know, he's already proved to be one of the greatest deep ball receivers ever. He was clutch in postseason time. There's nothing else for him to prove. So. You know, from business
Robbie,
decision,
before you go, I want to say something. So before you go, Robbie, I want to pose a question to you personally.
Mm-hmm. What's that?
So Robbie, this is before you goes. Mm-hmm. Partially because I know David, and Taco don't play it like me and you do. For dynasty purposes, I believe that everyone that is putting him on the block is overreacting because you still have
you're definitely overreacting.
Production.
Yeah,
you're definitely overreacting because for all we know, he could pull guys, I still have something left in the tank and I can play, you know, type of attitude in him at that time. So we don't know that.
Yep.
What I will say as a dynasty manager is if I have Tyreek on my team, would I be using this news as bait to sell? Yes. I'm probably not going to get this opportunity again in the market. You know,
what would it realistically take for you personally to get rid of him? Because I'm trying to get him, but I think I'm going to be able to get him cheaper than you would get rid of him because the guy that I am dealing with is actually like worried about it.
So, and that's where there's a double-edged sword to this. Me, I'm not going to give him away for anything cheap because I'm going to be like, I'm giving you a ring within the next year or 2 years. Mm-hmm. Like, if not both back to back, just by giving you this one piece. I'm elevating your fantasy football team significantly. So I'm giving you a win now piece.
Yeah, you're giving up a top 10 dynasty wideout.
Exactly. With that being said and stated, on the other end, for the personality type that you're talking about, if you're worrying and if you're panicking, I hope that the person that we're talking about isn't watching the show at the moment. I hope they are because we want the view, but I hope they aren't just because of what I'm about to say. You're fucking stupid. You use news like this and you try and this is your collateral move. This is what we call collateral. This is the perfect collateral. This situation, him saying that today sets it up perfect for you to move a piece on your chessboard. If you're going to move him for fucking pennies on the dollar because you're scared of what he just said, and if you're already winning right now and you're thinking about, or you're already in win now and you're already thinking about, oh, fuck, he just said this, now I need to panic. Well, you deserve for whatever happens to happen. Whatever the other person gets in the advantage, you deserve it. Because you hit the panic button too. There's Tyreek did not say that he's hanging it up right now.
Nope.
It's said in 2 years.
Also, I have a question. Like, in what world would you know that someone just released information that's going to depress your assets' value and immediately start fielding offers on a trade. You gotta wait a little bit. Let the smoke clear.
Have you played the stock market? Have you ever played the stock market, Taco?
The season is so far away.
Have you ever played the stock market? Have you ever fucking played the stock market?
Yeah.
If you play the stock market, how quick do people fucking panic?
Oh,
Taco,
of course they do. You're
You
not
put
wrong about
you
that.
put every in Dynasty. You put everyone on the block. Like for instance, as soon as David Montgomery signed with Detroit, I put Herbert on the block in every league to get someone who's going to overreact the other way. Even though I do like Herbert, if someone was going to overreact the other way to an extent that I could have given up Herbert, I would have done it.
We're in the middle of a dynasty draft right now.
Also, in
and,
Dynasty,
and we're finding little key fucked up ways to keep fucking people over. Someone tried to offer me tried to offer me Chase Claypool so they could take my 5th round pick in a 16-man dynasty league. I'm sorry, but I love you, and this person is a colleague. But I'm sorry, Brev. You already
tried to
know.
offer me David Bell for the same round.
We here's the thing. We already know what type of fantasy football player I am. I'm always in win now.
Well, I mean,
I will fucking purposely draft pieces that I know that you'll come and get and that I know that you'll trade for. I'll purposely, if I know that you're a New York Giants fan, I'll purposely draft fucking Giants players
right in front of you.
Right in front of you. So I know that you'll fucking sell. Like if I know that you're a homer, I'm Taco, you've been around the block. But if I know that you're a homer, and I'm choosing your team, because we're on the panel. But if I know that you're a homer, I did this in 2015 with someone that was a Cardinals fan.
Oh, I can't lie.
They were so big of a Cardinals fan.
Larry?
Bro, I started snatching Larry. I started snatching David. If it was a viable piece that I could grab, I think I had Larry, David Johnson, and the fucking kicker. And then I sold all 3 of them away. No, I kept DJ. I kept DJ and I sold Larry and I sold the fucking kicker.
Well, just like in the league that you're talking about, you're the one that drafted Kyler, right?
Well, here's the thing. We're talking about pushing the panic button about what to do with Tyreek considering his future. His situation is not
Joey B and Kyler in that league, though.
His situation though is not determined to
with Tyler Boyd on the Joey B stack.
His future situation is not determined to be finalized until 3 years from now. We're talking about a future 3 years from now.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Well, let's not push the panic button now. Like I think we could be a little more patient about it.
But
his peak.
But here's the thing. So one, and it's also going back into the real NFL conversation, that we were also having.
Yeah.
To tie it also because fantasy and reality do meet each other. Dynasty managers, when you start seeing players get into this age range, motherfucker, you should be thinking about this anyways. You should already be considering the gears should already be turning. The only reason why I'm still holding on to Aaron Rodgers in a dynasty league, in one other dynasty league, is because there's just a chance he's going to be a New York Jet.
Oh, yeah, you want that.
What if he just retires all of a sudden? He's just like, fuck it, I'm done.
Then I go and I pick up a rookie.
Yeah.
That's going to be in a starting position, which we'll talk about later.
You're going to get a better version of Brock Purdy?
Bro, here's the thing. The NFL is the weirdest, most unpredictable fucking place there is. Period. There's no other work environment. There's no other betting environment. There is no environment with as much constant moving pieces. A chess game has less moving fucking pieces.
Have you seen UFC? Leon Edwards, one shot. Bang. You know what I mean?
We're going to talk about UFC later.
What?
Soon. Don't worry, soon. We will talk about UFC in the first half. So make sure you guys share the content in the chat.
Oh shit now.
What I'm going to say here, like just with to put a bow on this, guys, you guys got to realize you're now countering in the fact that the economy has changed for these young players because social media is a thing. It's already bad enough that the top 1% are the best earners in this sport. And that's me factoring in every single number all the way from the NFL down to, goddamn it, you name it, the USFL, the FCF. I don't give a fuck. You have college players that are even making more money in NIL deals than some of these NFL players.
Dude, it's so wild. Like some college players may be set for life already, just in college from NIL shit. You know?
Did y'all see Victor?
Tyreek Hill saying that he's going to retire in 2025. You already know what he's going to do. He's going to go and pursue social media. He's going to go and open up business. He's going to pull a Kobe, where he's going to open up businesses. He's going to start making
win an Oscar.
I'm just saying. I mean, but the path of business has already been laid out. Why do you think so many rappers now put out their couple of albums and then disappear, and they start doing business shit? Because who taught you that? 50.
I heard Tyreek Hill
Jay-Z, right?
Tyreek Hill is working on some children's book and some marriage advice book as well.
No, we know we have.
He said it's a bundle. Live better, get more.
Hey, it's a thing. It's a thing. We got Snoop out here doing children's album and shit. I want to get into the very next topic. I want to get into the very next topic here. We'll keep it on football.
Yeah, do another football.
I want you guys to rank out of the last 5 years based off of what list I'm about to provide.
This one? All right, I'm just going to pull up your post.
I want you to rank the past 4 receiver classes. So you got 2022, 2021, 2020, 2019, which we interviewed. Pandemic happened. We didn't get to interview those guys in 2020. The NFL premiere no longer was a thing after that. You got 2021 and 2022.
This is so fucking tough. So this is a tough fucking question, man. Jesus Christ!
Should I go? Because I already went on Facebook, so I already know how I'm going. I'm not changing my pick.
I just saw this for the first time today.
You know what I mean?
I had to remind myself of the class. So this is my first time reminding myself of the classes in a while, and goddamn, it's been special lately. You know, it really has.
I mean, for me, it's hands down 2019.
Yeah.
Every guy has been relevant in some form or at some point at their landing spots, or even when they've gone on to other landing spots.
Hollywood Brown is such a dud, and there's nobody.
I don't feel like Hollywood Brown is. Hollywood Brown's not a bigger dud than Judy.
Judy actually played well last year too.
Judy is fucking awful.
There is nobody higher than Jefferson. Jefferson, it could be one of the most elite.
Jefferson and Chase, but you're taking the whole class into account. You are not taking one player. You're taking a whole class.
You're right. But he's the cream of the cream.
Think about everyone's body of work together. Think about everyone's body of work together.
Exactly.
CeeDee Lamb matches up with Chase lovely. CeeDee Lamb and Chase match up very lovely.
They're in different classes. What the fuck was that, Taco?
Listen, everyone in 2019.
I'm saying the 2020 class is better.
No.
And that Jefferson is the best.
The 2020 class is full of a bunch of wide receiver 2s outside of Jefferson.
And
Lamb is not a wide receiver.
Lamb is the wide receiver 1.
The way it sounds, I think we're all agreeing here. If you look at the 2019 class, every one of them, but Hollywood Brown, actually including Hollywood Brown, it was a number 1 on their own team. You can't say that. You cannot say that about the 2020 class, the 21 or the 22 class.
Yeah, every one of them has played on a Pro Bowl level in the 2019 class.
I mean,
every one of them.
The 2019 class is all. Yeah, the 2019 class is all like
running back, not receiver.
The 2019 class is all dogs, bro. all dogs. If you were to
Yeah.
give if you were to give me,
Johnson, you kidding
Deontay
me?
Johnson had 1,000
Yes,
yards and 8
Deontay-
touchdowns 2 years ago.
I
know?
take Higgins over him all day. I take Higgins.
That's fair. That's
I
fair.
take Higgins over McLaurin.
But Johnson's still good though.
okay, so ask yourself. All right, so you have to pick
I
one
take
class.
Higgins on just
You have to
about
pick
the
one
same
class
level
in
as any of those
1v1s.
guys.
You have to pick one class in 1v1s. And now remember what Mike said. The 2019 class is the only squad that's had all ones on their teams.
You could be a one and still be trash. Because Higgins is a two and he's better than a lot of ones.
We're talking
But
about
being a one sets you apart from these other classes where these are full of a bunch of twos.
So I want to say something to Taco real quick about Deontay. Besides his rookie year, where he had 59 receptions on 92 targets, his worst season was 86 on 147 targets for still 885 yards.
5 yards.
Yes, he had no TDs, but his best year was 169 targets, 107 catches, 1,160 yards, and 8 tutties. How is that not elite?
That's
How many years does he do that?
They've only been in the league for 4 years.
Look at the fuck. If you just ask a question and the post is in front of your fucking face, Taco.
The league that class has only played 4 years.
It's literally highlighted. It's literally highlighted, Taco. It says past 4.
Yeah. I said how many times he's done that? Once, right? Once out of his 4 years.
How many times? Okay, how many times has Higgins done
How
that?
many times has Pittman done that?
Yeah. Marshall,
So you can't use that argument.
Brandon
Ayuk
Ayuk.
How many times has Judy done that?
He had more time in the league, so that's why I can go there.
One more year.
Lamb and Jefferson are the outliers in 2020. But everyone else in that class are all twos.
Hey,
Higgins is nasty.
Listen, Deontay
Higgins
Johnson
is nasty. He is a 2.
Deontay
Only
Johnson.
because he's with Chase.
In this graphic,
In other places, he's a 1.
But you are grading him off of where they are at. You are where they are at right now.
he's potentially a number
What does
one.
that mean?
Potentially,
What is
he's got to go
famous,
prove
or
it.
We're talking about real life skills, because real life skills wise, he can compete with definitely better than Johnson. He's definitely better than McLaurin. I can put him right there with DK.
No. Listen, the worst player in this 2019 class. Listen,
Higgins.
The worst player in this 2019 class is Deontay Johnson, and he's still better in 2020 than in the 2020 class than Brandon Ayuk, Michael Pittman, and has had a bigger peak than Jerry Jeudy too. All three of those guys, So that's the worst of 2019.
Exactly. The worst of 2019
is pretty damn good.
Yeah. And then when we go into 2021, 2021, I feel like it is the one class that can probably fuck with the 2019 class.
Yes, but it's more top heavy though than 2019. 2019 is more well rounded, but
the bottom
more Marshall
bottom
Jr.
two,
it's just
the bottom 2 in the 21 class, I think drops it that much. Like, you got Chase Waddle, but
Terrace Marshall a dud, Moore a dud, Smith mid.
That's far, that is.
No,
they can turn it around.
I'm just saying, if you take the bottom 2 of every class, the bottom 2 of the 21 class is the worst bottom 2.
Yeah.
Yes, I would agree with that. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. No. Brown is way worse than McLaurin. McLaurin is a dog.
No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if you take the bottom 2 of each class,
and St. Brown's a dog.
No, I'm
he's
saying
talking about Moore and Marshall.
I'm saying Marshall and Moore.
Are
worse than the bottom 2 of 19, the bottom 2 of 20, and the bottom 2 of 22.
That's
all I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying I'm backing up what David said, where he's saying the 21 class is more top heavy than any of the other classes, where 19 and 20 are dogs across.
And I'm sorry, but the 2022 class isn't even fucking with this class that's about to come out.
I think it's gonna be. There's it's close. It's really close.
Well,
I feel like
all we have to do is this. Think about this, Robbie. Before you go, I want to make a big point about the 22 class. Okay, and I think you guys will all agree with me. Let's skip London.
Whoa.
No. Just for what I'm talking about. Garrett Wilson superseded the guy from 21. Dodson isn't as good as the guy from 19. And then you got Pickens, who is competing with the guy from 19 as well. I'm just saying that's where I think the 22 class as a whole can't compete with the 19 or 20 class. That's my point.
Yeah, I don't think the 22 class is necessarily like ready yet.
No.
So
and I don't.
There's potential.
What are our rankings in order then? What's our ranking? Each person's ranking in order.
All right, you go, David.
For me, I'll go 2019 number 1, 2021 number 2. Wait, put up the graphic one more time. Sorry. And then 2022 number 3 and 2020 number 4. You know, I think 2019 it's so well rounded. Every single one of those dudes, every single one of those mofos is a Pro Bowl caliber player. You know. And a potential, like, you know, and we talk about number 1s versus number 2s is the last little point I want to make. We talk about number 1s versus number 2s, okay? The number 1 for my Chicago Bears was Darnell Mooney, you know? Mm-hmm. T. Higgins is a number 2 in his offense right now. Who would I rather have? Definitely T. Higgins than Darnell Mooney. And no disrespect to Darnell Mooney. But that's the
Higgins is a way better athlete.
The way I categorize being a number 1 is being so not just number 1 in your offense, but being number 1 in terms of having that potential elite status.
If I have to head to war with any class, I'm in agreement with you. Like think think about it like that. Like if who are you heading to war with?
Yeah,
as a whole.
Yeah, no, amen, dude. And I think DK Metcalf, AJ Brown, Deebo Samuel, and Terry McLaurin have the potential to be legit. And I mean, not just all-time greats, but legit all-time greats when it's all said and done.
Let's go. Let's get into TDS Taco. Taco, would you like to maybe at least show half your face? So at least if we edit this later, we see you.
You want me to go
or do you want me to take the graphic down and then we can see you? There we go. There we go. There we go.
Jeez.
Wait, oh fuck. Okay, he left.
He messed it up again.
Oh, I don't know.
No, the other way, Taco.
You done goofed.
Right there.
Right
there.
Yeah, perfect.
There you go.
Then we can hear you.
I mean, like I said, that 2020 class, I think still has upside. Ayuk has performed in some very nice ways. I think it's deep overall. What I do think is interesting is when you look at that 2021 class, they have 3 picks in the top 10. That's a bit crazy. They're the only ones that have something like that.
Yeah.
But the 2020 class has everyone in round 2. So it's just interesting to see how the draft changes from year to year. But like I said, I like the 2020 class because I do think Jefferson is a cut above everybody else. He's that elite. I think CeeDee Lamb can compete with anybody any given Sunday on any of these lists. Higgins is top talent. I think Pittman, he's a little bit hindered by some of the quarterback play that he's been dealing with, but I do think he is pretty damn good. He could deliver, and Judy is kind of in a weird situation because what the fuck happened with Russell Wilson? He just really.
But sometimes certain players just fall off. That's also a thing, Taco. That does happen.
Yeah, you're right, but I mean, Jesus Christ!
Think about the injuries that he's dealt with too. He's dealt with a lot of injuries. That's why if I have to go to war with one, if you're gonna give me yo, this is your whole depth chart at receiver, who are you taking? I don't think I'm going 2020.
The thing I like about all these classes, though, is that they're all pretty nice. You could have your own Ferrari class, Bugatti. Bare minimum, there's a Mercedes class when we're comparing to cars. It's just there's no shitsmobile class.
No.
Nice. That's what I love about these last few classes.
Although I have to say that those first 3 from 2021 are pretty. It's they
filthy. Top heavy.
Yeah,
Smith didn't come into his own until AJ got there. Smith needed AJ, so that's why I discount Smith. Go ahead, Mike. Rank him.
Before I say my ranking, the one thing after looking at this, I think it's funny that out of all 4 of these classes, only one of these classes' best wide receivers was the first wide receiver taken. I want to state that. Because I have Chase as the number 1, but obviously Jefferson's the number 1 in that class. Hollywood's not the number 1 currently in that class, and I'd say London's not the number 1 currently in that class either. So Chase is the only one. I'm ranking it 19, number 1. It's tough. I mean, 20, But my thing is, I was such a Chase and Waddle guy, and Smith has proven me wrong. I'm just going to go straight up the draft board. 19,
Okay.
21, 22.
19, 20, 21, 22. Okay.
Robbie.
I love that we brought this question up because all of us have been, for the most part, give or take, been working in the industry since the elevation of these guys. I got my start in 2018, and then from there, just progressed, and I've gotten to meet all these guys that are on the panel throughout that whole entire time. So I feel like that this was a really dope question because everyone kind of really had to go back and look at their notes and look at their rankings, and really kind of think about things. With that being said and stated, before we get into the next topic, I am going to go 19. I am going to go 21.
There we go, baby.
I am going to go 20, and then 22 is just dead last. 22.
Really?
22 for me just feels like a lot of these guys at some point or another are going to end up as 2 or 3s on either A, their respective teams, or B, other teams in the future, which isn't bad and isn't a bad NFL career to follow. Sometimes that's just the way that classes just shake out.
Mm-hmm.
With the 21 class, I just feel like that this class is just getting started and they're really just about to have a lot of fucking fun.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like that they're really getting started. I feel like they're having the most fun out of anyone out of this class. That they're all very, 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 very talented gentlemen. 2020 is just really battle of the mid. I think that was brought up in the comments earlier.
Yeah, outside of Jefferson and Lamb, my opinion.
Yeah, outside of Jefferson and Lamb, I mean, Ayuk and Higgins are great 2s.
Mm-hmm.
Pittman, I get that he's a 1 with the Colts, but he's nothing more than a 2 or a 3 to me in fantasy football. In a super flex format, Judy, I don't want any parts of in a fantasy football format, and I don't want any parts of on my NFL team. That's just a hamstring injury waiting to fucking happen.
Touche. He was on pace to catch 1,000 yards last year, though.
And the 2019 class, look, we interviewed those guys, but also those guys have been the most consistent. They have been the most balanced. They have been the most healthy. They have been the most well-produced.
Yeah.
All of them have helped get their teams into playoff positions. They have all just been playmakers. They have all just been game changers. Whereas the other classes have outliers who have been game changers and game breakers. So
great question.
We're going to wrap that topic. We do have one more that we are going to address here before heading in to halftime. I was going to try to see if I could hit UFC before halftime, but I'm going to save that for the second half. We're going to head that off heading into the second half. I do want to bring up, look, the men's national championship kind of ended how everyone predicted, I feel.
Yeah, my opinion.
Okay. So I'm not going to cover that dry-ass content.
Word, thank God.
Dry-ass content.
I mean, UConn, cool. Good job. Yeah. All right.
I can't wait for this topic.
No love for college basketball.
There's something more important at foot here.
I can't wait for this topic.
Oh. Mike is like Rex Ryan in feet.
Oh, I'm ready.
Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark,
Mm-hmm.
Angel Reese. You know what this is. One shot, one kill. What's the deal? G-Unit.
She pulled the John Cena on her ass.
No, that's a Tony Yayo. Let's correct ourselves.
Tony Yayo.
That is the Tony Yayo. Even John Cena was like, "No, I got that dance from Tony Yayo." Yo,
I didn't realize that. Oh wow, fuck.
Is there a side to be had where it's just a bunch of people that don't understand sports at its fundamentals get that just trash talking naturally happens? Should this be a race issue? Should this not be a race issue? Should Iowa be invited to the White House? Should they not be invited to the White House? Women's sports.
Stand
We
up.
are fucking going into. We are going to probably bleed over into halftime for you. Drop the mic. Let's motherfucking go. I'm excited for this conversation.
Okay, I'm going to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I don't normally go off about certain things when it comes to the political side and the side that you brought up.
We're doing it, Rumboyz, baby.
I am going in, and I wanted to be first because I know I am white, but I don't give a crap. Okay? People that are giving Reese a hard time need to suck it up.
Yeah.
Shut their mouth.
You are softer than Kid Rock versus Bud Light right now.
Soft like Charmin, baby. Soft like Charmin.
Sit the hell down. Am I mad that Kate and Clark did it? Abso-freaking-lutely not. But don't give Angel Reese a hard time.
Yeah.
Don't pull this, blah, blah. The same people that are giving Caitlin Clark a hard time need to give Angel Reese a hard time, and vice versa. I don't care if you're white, black. I don't care if you look like Taco, look like David, look like Robbie, or look like me with this beard that I have. I don't give a royal crap. Okay? The other thing, I know when a certain president was in office, some people didn't want to go to the White House and invite whatever you want to say.
Whatever. Yeah. That's a different thing.
No, because I'm bringing the White House thing up. No,
inviting a runner-up?
No, that's what I want to talk about. The White House thing to me is special.
That's an honor.
Iowa, when you get that invite, tear it up and don't show the fuck up on Pennsylvania.
Don't you dare show the fuck up, Iowa. Iowa, don't you fucking dare step your fucking foot in fucking Washington, D.C. You hear me, Iowa? You fucking hear me, Iowa?
Hey,
you lost. You lost.
My fellow Midwestern
and
white
I
people,
cheered for you. I cheered for you. I cheered for you. I bled for you, Iowa. Don't you dare fucking don't you lost.
Before I throw it over to Taco, who I know didn't watch.
Because if they go, that makes participation trophies acceptable.
Okay, real quick. Before I throw it over to Taco, who I know watched less than 90 seconds of the women's tournament. I know that for a fact.
No, he's a basketball guy. No, Taco's a basketball guy.
He didn't give me the thumbs up. He didn't watch any women's basketball.
You know how busy life is with the baby?
Oh, shut.
Excuses.
I didn't even see the men's one for 30 seconds.
I want to say, the only other thing I want to say is,
not one game.
There is a reason that the women's tournament got the views and got the price. There are some special women in the game right now. Let's go! Whoa!
Oh yeah, absolutely. You're preaching the truth, man.
Fucking like yo, they are in their whole tournament. Their whole tournament had so much more just vigor, like than the men's. I felt like I felt like the women's tournament the whole time. You did not know what was going to happen.
And you have Reese and Clayton Clark. You have that girl from Villanova who was coming out early. And you
have the twins in Miami. You got the twins in Miami.
I know, but that's a little bit different.
That's definitely different.
But you know who we're not talking about this week because we're all about Reese and Clark? Freaking Aaliyah Boston and that other, I don't remember her name, but the other 6'9", 10 monster at freaking South Carolina who could probably
Aaliyah Boston, yeah.
But no, there's another girl, the tall.
Oh, the other one, no, yeah, I know. Bro. Yo, yeah, South Carolina, their team is getting stacked, and their team is probably only going to get better and better.
Shout out to my home state, baby. Are you talking about Zia Cook or
Cardoso or
Camila Cardoso? Yeah, Camila Cardoso.
Bro, okay, yes, she has. Cardoso has been making headlines.
She's like 6'10", 6'11".
I've been seeing her pop up on my phone.
Yeah,
like that's the thing is. Say what you want about NIL. When's the last time that women's sports had this much backing? And guess where it starts, WNBA? At that level. We're excited for the Sabrina I can't never say her last name.
Sabrina Ionescu.
Yeah.
Sabrina Ionescu.
Dude, I saw her live in WNBA. Dude, she's fucking filthy.
Dog.
So filthy.
I saw Tarasi live obviously years ago.
Legend. You know.
You want to talk about someone that will put you in a backwood real quick? Yeah. And she's deadly from the 3-point line. Like there are some female ballers that are just straight up better than some male ballers. And I'm talking NBA ballers. I'm talking NBA ballers.
I mean, you can even go back to this was the same. It was that way back in the day. Everyone said Reggie Miller wasn't the best basketball player in his own fucking house.
Yeah,
No.
Cheryl Miller was filthy.
Cheryl Miller, yeah.
Well, I remember the first WNBA first came out, and they Lisa Leslie,
Lisa
Lobo.
Yeah, Leslie was
I was a Knicks guy, so there was Rebecca Lobo, there was
Sparks, baby.
Weatherspoon.
It's all about the Sparks, baby. It's all about the Sparks.
And Don Staley, the coach from the Gamecocks, was a legendary WNBA player.
Yeah.
You know.
And
Big
then,
time.
I mean, there was girls like
Sparks and Mystics. That was my shit.
Bird's still playing.
Yeah,
Well,
Super.
but when Sue Bird came out, she was a big deal. Like,
Yeah,
but you said there were girls like Sue Bird. I'm like, no, Sue Bird's still in there. Fool.
Yeah.
So there's been a consistent evolution. What is it? Shamika Holdsclaw. Who's the?
Why do you fade out of your back?
I know. Stop playing Houdini. It drives me nuts.
Did anyone bring up Tamika?
Tamika Catchings. Yeah, she's filthy.
Okay.
She's filthy. I was a big Maya Moore guy.
Yeah.
Big Maya Moore. Love me some Maya Moore, man. That's my lady right there. You know, that's my lady.
You know the whole I haven't watched enough of the whole situation to know if there's backstory. Like I see there's a comment saying that she was pursuing her, and you know maybe it was like something went over the line. So I haven't seen enough to say it. The only thing that rubs me the wrong way is the invite of Iowa. Like, and that's good sportsmanship.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
Well, you know who did it. You know who did it. Tom.
Yeah.
It was Miss Biden.
I know. But my favorite part was that we're going to the Obamas. What was their response? And I love that. Like,
that was hilarious.
Imagine if nobody just goes because of what happened.
Yeah.
That would be the best.
That's my thing. That's my thing. Like, I'm a national motherfucking champion. Keyword national. Mm-hmm. Don't you dare invite my runner up in front of my motherfucking face.
I love how sensitive the dinner is to you guys. You guys are so sensitive
like,
about this dinner.
Bro, I'm a overly competitive.
It's the fact that that White House is only for champions. Period.
Literally, yeah. Like that is the pinnacle of making it. Like, hey, listen, are you fucking inviting your runner up in the goddamn White House?
Just wait till you get to my take in a second.
And I love that they did it on tweet, on social. They get that shit loud and in public. And to me, that was just so like. I love anarchy, so it was beautiful.
Right. I love it.
I'm taking over the host role for 5 seconds.
Okay, what
Taco doesn't know much about college basketball right now, and I want to hear David because I have a feeling we're going to have a debate. Let's go.
Well, so I don't know much about women's college basketball, sadly, and that's shame on me, honestly. To be honest, and I swear to God, it's not men just do it better, you know? Like, it's not that. I swear to God. I love basketball is basketball to me. Football's baseball's baseball. Softball, you know, even though softball's different than baseball to some degree. I don't have time to I prioritize football, baseball, basketball, pro and collegiate. Okay, so I missed out on the game. In part because of work, because I was working that day, and also just I got caught up with baseball and all that shit, so on and so forth. But I got to give props for props due. Caitlin Clark is filthy. You know, but at the same time, like everyone was talking about her, and I don't feel like people were talking enough about Angel Reese. Do you guys realize the fucking
Angel
numbers?
Reese has the most NIL deals out of any women's basketball player.
Like
men and women, she has the most NIL deals, men's and women's actually.
No, that's true. That's true. But like, I feel like she, you know, Caitlin Clark kind of like got all the spotlight, you know, throughout this whole tourney, and it wasn't about Angel Reese. And Angel Reese, dude, she's dropping 23 and 15 a fucking night. Right. No one's doing that in men's college basketball. No one is. Okay, just so you know, those are monstrous numbers. So I'm gonna give a shout out to them. I did laugh my ass off that they were, you know, basically Tony Yayoing each other, you know, and like Caitlin Clark though kind of looked a little like it's gonna sound mean, but like she kind of looked a little corny when she did. She was just kind of like, you know, like it looked a little like unnatural. Yeah. But Angel Reese kind of hit it with the, you know, with some style, you know. So like
Caitlin Clark's a better shooter than Ben Simmons.
That's damn. Now
that's not even close.
That's true, but
We're
that's
gonna get an NBA talk later. We're gonna get an NBA talk later.
No, but
Cheddar Bob is a better shooter than Ben Simmons.
The thing that cracked me up through this whole thing, like, okay, first of all, who gives a shit about them doing? Honestly, like, I swear to God, it's like everyone out there that was bitching and moaning about this was just like, give them the fucking chair, man. You don't do that in basketball, okay? And it's just like, who fucking cares? They were literally just Tony Yayoing each other. Like, there's no big deal, you know?
She did it in the game before.
Exactly.
And then she did it back in this game, and they weren't mad when she did it. They're like, "Oh, that's swag." And then when this one does it,
but because the black girl did it, it was that's just.
I didn't see how far she went. Like, did she really go up there? Like, yeah, bitch, what?
Yo, all right. I will say, Angel Reese did hit the yayo, and then fucking. And then pointed it at she's like national championship bitch.
That style, man. She's got that style, you know.
Like, yeah, no.
I remember the days when Scottie Pippen was trying to drag his balls into Patrick Ewing's face. That's disrespect right there. Okay, that's not fucking.
Bro, like, the things that I will do to the opposing corner on a football field.
Jesus, Robbie, save that for the bedroom.
Bro,
save it for your model with the Joe Burrow mask and the Joe Burrow.
I'm for real. No, for real. Like, anything to get in your head. I will say fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Like, I
will.
Like, if you ever see those old Steve Smith highlights?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That's I'm very much that type of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm very much that type of player, and I'll purposely. Once I figure out that I have something that gets in your head,
Robbie, you'll think Robbie has Tourette's.
Yeah.
Shit, that's what look at me.
There was this one DB. I'm not gonna say any names. There's this one DB, but they'll know who they are because I'm sure once I tell the story, I'm gonna get a Facebook DM.
I wish they did Robbie as a South Park character.
Bro, right? I'd so fucking love it. And I used to, and I'd be like, and my shit would be little boy. I'd be like, "What's up, little boy?" And like it would get to the point. It would get to the point to where like after I would catch, after I'd catch the ball, like I would shove him, and like it went from like shoving him and be like, "What's up, little boy?" Like, "What's up, little boy?" To like now, like after I would catch, I would throw the ball into his chest. "What's up, little boy?" "What's up, little boy?" And then like it would be like. He would try and jam me, couldn't jam me.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, it would become like we're now fist fucking fighting on the field, but I'm doing it all to be psychological. I'm moving the ball.
You trying to be Cortland Finnegan out there?
Yeah, starting some shit with Andre Johnson.
I will talk the most, bro. I've caught cupcake.
You won't fight, and someone's gonna be Andre Johnson and say, "Yeah, bitch."
If I really don't like an opposing DB, I'll really throw some foul shit out there. Hey, yo, check your girlfriend.
Batista and what's his name in baseball when they duked it out,
bro. For real, I'll be like, check your girlfriend's phone. My number's in her phone.
Yeah.
Last little bit I want to say about this Caitlin Clark. The last two things I want to say. The thing that also cracked me up was I don't know if you guys saw LeBron quote tweeted this out. Yeah. He's shown the difference between two cultures, and they show the Iowa basketball team, and they're like listening. They're trying to get hyped up to some fucking High School Musical. You know, like we're so
yeah, yo, that shit was weird.
No way.
And then,
no way.
And then LSU, they're fucking bumping. We gonna set this bitch off. Set this bitch off. Set this bitch off.
Yo, that little Boosie, when Boosie used to come on in the locker room, if Boosie came on in the locker room and I start fucking slamming if you start, devil, get up off me, and I start slamming my head against the locker, yeah. Like,
it's just so crazy the difference in like one culture in New Orleans and in Louisiana, you know, they're all about that type of music, that Lil Wayne, and then you got Iowa where like Lil Wayne to them is like their local fucking mechanic who happens to be a little person, you know, like it's not a legendary rapper, you know.
Well, I mean, Zac Efron was in town.
Hey, my freshman year, I want everyone to look up a song by a rapper named Maceo, Maceo, called Next Tell Church. That song used to be our shit. Like, this is like that early Gucci Mane mixtape era. Like, yeah.
The last little thing I want to say too, I love how sensitive y'all got about the White House dinner, dude. It's a dinner, man. We're talking about
No,
it's
dinner.
more than
okay?
that.
No.
Okay, unless
Bro,
they're
does the
serving,
loser
like,
hold on? Does the loser get to touch the Stanley Cup?
no,
Does
but
the loser
that's
get to touch the
different.
Lombardi? Does the loser get to touch
No,
Lombardi?
Those are trophy. We're talking about like grandma.
Don't
Hey,
come
hey,
near my
hey,
championship.
hey,
Do
hey,
not come near my
It's
championship.
a benefit of winning. It's a benefit of winning the damn ring,
But
not
only
sitting
that.
at home.
You're
Not only
acting
that,
like they're getting
they're
trophies.
talking
They're getting
about
some
sport.
fucking filet-o fish or some shit
Fuck
over there.
that.
I don't
Suck
care.
my
No,
dick from the
Dave,
back.
Dave,
Because
that's
of
where
sportsmanship.
Dave, that's where you're not understanding my point. I don't give one lick about the goddamn fucking dinner. It's about the picture being at the White House and the ceremony.
No.
That's my point. I don't
It's
care
even
about
worse.
the fish fillet.
It's even worse.
No.
Like her reasoning and rationale. It's because of good sportsmanship. What the fuck does that mean? Like Robbie said,
Yeah,
are
I
we
will
going to normalize these goddamn
fucking
participation
teabag you.
trophies?
Fuck
Get
that.
the fuck out of here. Don't even suggest them to come in this bitch. This is my house for the time that I'm supposed to be there.
Thank
and
you.
you keep them home. And
I
now
don't know.
that you want to do that, Obama, can you call Oprah? Because we're going to get something and you're going to get something. And let's party.
Yo, that would be funny though if Biden actually ends up pulling a Trump and just gives them like some fucking McDonald's or some shit like he did to the previous country.
He's gonna give him those little. He's just gonna give him a bag of those little Werther candies.
Yo, Memphis is
That's
doing their
it.
thing since
Chicken
John Morant's been
nuggets.
back. Just saying.
Oh God, it's just funny. Like I don't know. It's just like all I think about is like it's like getting a dinner invite from grandma and grandpa, and that's all it is. Like just imagine your grandma and grandpa just saying to your friend,
Y'all are
"Sorry,
weird.
our dinner's
How
only
many-
for women."
How many
Look,
friends
look,
you get
look. Since
invited to
David,
the White House?
look. Here's what we're gonna
It's the White
say.
House.
Here's what we're gonna say.
It's not the president, it's the House.
Here's what we're gonna say to David's take. We're gonna get into halftime. We're gonna get into the first video of the night. Mike has you guys on the GLD commercial yacht, and then the next music video after that. But ladies and gentlemen, David, to your take, we're gonna play equally opposite. Fuck you!
Hey, bro.
Yeah,
They said they wanted the full version this time.
nice.
Yeah.
Why, fuck you. And you, and you, and you. And you, and you. Fuck you. Listen to me. I came in the bench wash with the harpoons and the flames with a fist bob with a hostile. I aim at the bitch boy, what the fuck you? I fuck you, insane with a sense dance and a dungeon with a range and a name. Why in a run through? Maintain vigilance, watch who you talk to. I fuck you. I came in the bench wash with the harpoons and the flames with a fist bob with a hostile. I aim at the bitch boy, what the fuck you? I fuck you, insane with a sense dance and a dungeon with a range and a name. Why in a run through? Maintain vigilance, watch who you talk to. I fuck you.
I got one mouth, one brain, 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 balls. Choose my own fate, my way, move like a U-Haul. What am I supposed to do? Take shit from you all? Fuck that, bitch, I finna bust back. Look at that sack, come with a baseball bat and fat. Nobody want that back to back. You said you want the Zakateki, yaki. How about that Tosekis? Somebody call me Pappy, yaki in a baggy, ooh, gross. We be on the other shit, the reason why we do the most. Smoking weed overseas, coming from the East Coast. We dope, even though we broke, but we got it if you ever need more. Tell me, do you need more? We was by the seashore, selling seashells, trying to see the show. Something that sound like EO. Nothing like it, we know. Blow that more everywhere that we go. Go to make the beat dough. Mr. Parker dropping balls on your ass. Send them around real dirty in a car full of trash. Chillin' in the dump truck. Jay's getting twisted, getting fucked
I
up.
came in a bitch wash with a harpoon, and it flames when a fist bob when it's hostile. I aim at the bitch boy, what the fuck you? I fuck you, insane when a sense dance and a dungeon with a range and a need. Why in a run through? Maintain vigilance, watch when you talk to. I fuck you. Grew up in the middle of the
jungle. Concrete, stomp feet, another baby rebel. I juggle with the struggle, with the appearance of a muggle. To a god I'm put together if you piece me in this puzzle. Junk food, fuck you, I'ma snatch your lunch goon. Dreaming of the pootie tang, sing my tongue, she come through. Wow, zoom, taking off around noon. Making it till midnight, flies fucking Gundam wings. Shit, sign off on the check. I'm signing off right here because you're earning my respect. Now snatch, bad, survival of the fast. Hungry little tummy, furious for the scraps. Backpack, drag my sack, set a trap, fuck a rat. Stone a man Medusa with the dreads round my neck. Sit back, whip it fast, drip, drag, racing ass. Gotta left it gas, had it bad in the past. So I pull up, I shoot up, like Harden for the 3. Means more than what I bargained for. I'm making one of these, approve of the usage of this academy. Izuku Midoriya, smash on her knees like, yeah, wait, storm.
Fuck you. Listen to me.
I came in the bench once when the harpoons and the flames when the fins bob when it's high school. I aim at the bench, boy, what the fuck you? I fuck you, insane when the scene's dancing and done when the rain and the name why you don't run through. Maintain vigilance, watch who you talk to. I fuck you. I came in the bench once when the harpoons and the flames when the fins bob when it's high school. I aim at the bench, boy, what the fuck you? I fuck you, insane when the scene's dance in a dungeon with a range and a need one, you don't run through. Maintain vigilance, watch who you talk to. I fuck you.
Hop out in Miami with no land, ain't got no understanding. Out of here, I'm burning, or turn me up, you can't understand it. In the club, posted up, they lit up, no matter where I'm standing. Drop CLD for the Cuban link, yeah, you see it there. Might spaz out on some taller shit, no on zero tolerance. Money conversations ain't hard to relate, it's hollering. See my net, they acknowledge it, good bring her where you're not.
Suck my dick and pay me.
why she don't call back like, damn. And my brother's always busy. That's why shorty fucking with me. She the only one that give me. Yeah. And I rode this here for 2. I just hop up in the whip. I hate up 6. She smoke it with me. Little bitch.
That last song is filthy, man. I love that fucking instrumental.
I'm so turned. I'm so turned.
Who raps that last song?
Roy Dell.
The homie Roy Dell out
Dell.
of Houston.
Sorry, I have the worst memory, so I had to remind myself of his name. He's filthy, man. I love that. I love that song.
I only knew it because I looked down and saw the tab that said Roy Dell.
Ooh,
Glad I'm not the only one.
I need to let the mayor out there for a second.
That happy dad fucking kicking in, huh?
Well, I went to a brewery earlier.
Oh God! So you came in drinking Happy Dad already drunk?
I started drinking at like 4 p.m. No, I didn't come in drinking Happy Dads.
No,
I had like regular beer.
That's what I'm saying. You came into drinking Happy Dads already buzzed on beer.
Yeah, real beer though. And then this is like my 3rd shot of the night.
Jesus Christ!
That's great.
How are you still standing? You know,
it's hard to believe seeing him in person. How
because you're a little guy, you're a skinny, slender dude. You're like bones and skin. You know.
No, so David, you know how we were talking about he should
I'm
be a
thick though. Like for my size, I'm thick.
Really? Okay,
No,
you look
know how we were
skinny.
talking? No, I'm the only one on this panel that has seen you in person.
Yeah.
You know when we were talking about the South Park, how he should be a South Park character? No, it would literally be a stick figure with a face on it. It'd be a head and a stick figure.
That's what I'm saying. You
Billy,
like
bitches.
he's from Canada.
You know,
Robbie,
just
No,
bounce
I'm not
up and
fucking
down.
Canadian, dude.
I'm Robbie.
Hello, Tom.
Oh no! Art sell all the fucking time. You know.
We need
Gentlemen.
our game.
Gentlemen,
What's that?
Yes.
tomorrow night.
Oh. Let's start with me because David doesn't know anything about this.
I'm a lost cause, buddy. Lost cause.
Well, I mean, he's gonna be handicapped at least during this take, so I'm actually gonna throw up a graphic.
Take the bigger dude. That's my fucking.
Shut the fuck up, David.
Jesus Christ.
God damn it! Stop drinking.
Sorry.
You cold-hearted bastard.
I love you. Come here. Come give me a hug. Come here. Come here. Bring it in. I'm sorry.
Yo, Robbie Hasbullah.
Taco.
Oh, God.
I'm starting to get there.
Look at it, Robbie Hasbullah right now. Like,
this is where the podcast gets a little weird.
Yeah, this is where the podcast. This is the part of the podcast where like it's about to go like.
Oh, hardcore left turn. Hardcore left turn.
Left,
gentlemen.
It's not left.
Gentlemen.
Not left.
It is time. Taco, shut the fuck up. It is time for our UFC 287 picks. This is not the end of the podcast. This is not the end of the podcast. Make sure you subscribe to the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. Disclaimer. This is not the end of the podcast.
We already know what Taco's going to say, so let's just go.
We have plenty of heater-ass topics, but we're just moving this topic up. We're doing this for the fans. We're doing this for the long-term subscribers. I will throw the card up. Ta-da! You got Pereira, Adesanya, Burns, Masvidal, Font, Yanez, Holland, Ponzigbo, Rosas Rodriguez, work it from the bottom up.
Yep.
Build a parlay.
5-legger?
I'm ready when you are.
Build a parlay.
But how many legs do you want me to build?
The whole fucking card.
So you want me
I'm
to
ready
pick
when
the...
you are.
Okay. All right, I'm ready. I
3,
am going
2, go.
Rosas,
Yep.
Kevin Holland.
Nope.
You say dope or nope?
Nope.
Really?
I don't trust him, man.
Okay, Rosas, Holland, Yanez is going to upset Fonts, Burns, and Adesanya.
Yep.
All right.
I got the same as him, other than I have it switched. I just don't trust Holland.
Go ahead. It's your take. Do you want to rip it that fast, or do you have reasons?
Well,
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm really interested to see this Rojas kid really see if he can continue to shine, because he is a potential superstar with what he's doing and the trajectory he's on.
He's
Right
really
now.
the key to the whole parlay.
Yes.
Yeah, because this kid is really interesting. And then Masvidal versus Burns, I personally think Burns is gonna mop him, but Masvidal
You have to build the whole card. You want to jump that far ahead?
No, he said he has everything but me, but he has Holland switched.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have his exact card, except I have Holland switch. I think that Adesanya gets his revenge in this one, but with the Burns Masvidal fight, I think that's going to be a really interesting fight.
Yep.
Because I think Masvidal is really good with the wrestling defense against subpar wrestlers, against super elite wrestlers like Kobe and Usman. He's had some issues, but other than that, he really hasn't had to. And I was listening to Burns talk about this and his defense. So it's really interesting to see the perspective of what's going on. I do think Burns is going to win.
Masvidal has also said if he loses this, he's going to retire.
And I think that's what's going to
He
happen.
might retire.
I will say this about the
I doubt
Masvidal
it.
fight, since we're talking about it, since me and you can go back and forth real quick, Taco.
Yeah.
I am not rooting for Burns one bit. I am wholeheartedly
Really?
rooting for Jorge.
I want Masvidal to win. I don't think my pocket's there. My
Burns,
pocket's
bro.
not there though. I don't think my pocket is there.
But my pocket is telling me that Burns is going to wipe him with that afro that he wore at the freaking press conference yesterday.
Bro, he looks hilarious with the overalls. It's like, what the fuck?
Don't
is
fuck
this?
with a dude with overalls. I learned
Bro,
that from his
hey,
role,
he
And an afro.
you know?
Yo, bro, it's hilarious in Miami.
In Miami, yeah.
Dude's
That-
hilarious.
I mean, that is typical
That crowd
Floridian
was
Your
behavior,
country
you know?
bunking Brazilian motherfucker.
Okay, so the one thing I do want to bring up, I get your point, Taco, about Holland, but I want to bring up the Font fight real quick. I think Font is that number. It's number 6 against 12, but I think Font is on his way out and Yanez is on his way up, and I think it's just that fight. I mean, Font could pull it off, but it's that fight that's going to bring Yanez into that. I need to fight a top 5 guy.
When's the last time? Font's Puerto Rican, correct? He Puerto Rican, okay? See?
Yeah.
Bro, when's the last time Puerto Rican was at the top of the UFC?
Never.
I don't remember, to be honest, but
Boxing and UFC fighting is that one sport where like you can really be like,
But I just think
but
Yanez.
listen, if you're looking for a papa, you got Ryan Garcia coming up in a couple weeks.
I think Yanez
stop
is
it.
gonna
That's
pull
another
it off.
podcast.
I think Yanez is going to come up big in the moment.
George with no rubber.
If y'all want my take, my rule of thumb is the longer and more complicated their name is, and the more fucking cauliflower they have.
I knew you were going to bring up the cauliflower ear.
Fucking hey, this
Take
guy,
whoever that
yo.
motherfucker is.
You
You know,
freaking white bumpkin, freaking Randy
David,
Couture cheering.
I'm gonna
Matt
give
Windland.
you one more clarification that you look for. If they're a Dagestani wrestler,
if they're
Let
white-
me get it taken. Let me
bro.
slide in here.
that's
Yo,
where Khabib the
Yo.
Nurmagomedov is going.
Go. 'Cause
let's
I have
go
one
into
more
let's
thing
go
to
into
say
the
after
people's
you.
parlay. The people's parlay.
Yeah.
Ponzinibbio looks like a nuclear lethal.
When you're done, I
fucking
want to talk
weapon,
about the main
you
event,
know,
though.
because he's got the cauliflower and the long ass complicated name. You know,
Let me go ahead. Off rip. This kid has to lock in. This is probably the only fight of the card that you that like you maybe have to start the day off the hedge. Okay, we're talking brunch and mimosas with the boys. Okay, we're talking brunch and mimosas with the boys. A couple of flapjacks, a couple of fucking orange and some good sham. You good? Some Andres. You in there? Some cheap champagne. You don't need nothing. You don't need no expensive. Get that bottle of Mimosa Special Rosas. Let's rock that one out. I'm gonna go Holland.
Didn't take
Holland.
Ponzinibbio.
Holland had. I almost wanted to go Ponzinibbio, but Holland had just. He has this weird, unorthodox way of closing out fucking fights.
Really? He's pretty
It's
bad.
very theatrical. It's very theatrical. It's very like, and he's on a run. He's on a run. There's something that he's trying to prove.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not trying to take anything away from the young man. He can easily and just,
Really?
but I won't rock with you. Yanez, yeah, I'm going Yanez with the upset there. I just think that, like I said, when's the last time we saw a Woody Left fighter at the top of the UFC? I mean, even in boxing, it's been a long time. It's just certain countries, certain times, it's just it's a revolving door. If he does it, I know my people are going to be pissed at me for not rocking with Font, but it is what it is. I'm taking it as in the upset there. Burns is just a massive walking brick wall. Masvidal is at that same size, is small enough to lower his hitbox and maybe not take some of the same shots as Burns. If this is going to be Masvidal's last fight, I expect Street Jesus and Gilbert Hunchback of Notre fucking Dom Burns to maybe try and put on a show and try and really see who knocks each other out. I feel like I should take Gilbert Burns. The fan in me wants to go Masvidal. The fan in me is cheering for Masvidal. I don't think that I can put my pocket on Masvidal. Especially if he's already came out and said, if I lose, this is going to be my last fight. You're already thinking about a loss.
But I want to say something to one of your points. You think that it can turn into who can want to be knock each other's heads off, right? I think that's a mistake for Burns.
I agree.
That's a big mistake for Burns. That's a big mistake for Burns.
If that happens, I think Masvidal could and would win. But I don't know if Burns is going to. If Burns falls into that trap, it's on him.
I'll tell you this though, Burns after his last fight with Khamzat, or that fight with Khamzat, just his stock is just so high off that this is the next level for him to take that next level of stardom. So I think he might go something spectacular in this fight, and between a submission or a knockout, I think he's looking for one of the two.
Is he the guy out of all these guys on this list that's like the next brewing superstar to dominate UFC?
No, Gilbert Burns is definitely not a superstar.
Who's the guy on this list though that we should be looking out for? That could be like John Bones Jones, level in terms of superstar.
Rojas, because he's 18.
Rojas is only 18.
Holy fuck! He's an 18-year-old
already.
His first fight was
hardly a man. He's a fucking boy still.
Yeah, he's a child.
David, his first fight, he was 17. Now, Robbie, give us your main event, baby.
That's crazy.
For the main event,
please tell me I'm going to be happy with you, because I do have the remove button.
He's flexing right now.
Hold on. Robbie needs an IV before the main event.
You need very well who we are. Don't reach for the stars. You know who we are.
I have my finger on the button.
If Robbie loves rum so much, if he had an IV in a hospital, it'd just be filled with rum. You know.
When I pass, if someone does not put a fucking bottle of rum in my casket, I'm gonna
Don't
be
worry.
pissed.
Don't worry.
Cheers to me, cheers to you, all the rum boys and girls. Gonna do dilly dilly. Ladies and gentlemen, I gotta go with
Oh my God, you didn't say that.
the Death Slayer. My man is gonna come in
You flip flopper.
There's
with
so much,
superior ninjutsu.
so
Come
much
on.
suspense.
I have it on the button.
He's going to lay down a Death Reaper. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you to Lord Voldemort Avakarava himself, Israel,
Okay, I'm
the
good.
style bender.
I'm good. I don't have to delete it.
Adesanya.
Bro,
No,
this the guy at the press conference said, "Hey, why are you wearing a collar?" He said, "Because I'm a motherfucking dog and I'm about to be unleashed on his motherfucking ass on
Oh, that's
Saturday
pretty
night."
good.
And I said, "Ah, let's go!"
That's good trash talking. I like that. I like that.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. When you're already in your own, like, so being in your own head can be one of your greatest and also one of your most lethal um weapons in a fighter's arsenal. Anyone that has ever actually like been in like a tournament, actually, whether it's just been one art or you're mixing them together, whatever the case is.
You know what this is?
Whether I'll even put street fighters, bare knuckle fighters in this category. Like, when you're in your head in that way, the rest of Adesanya's championships don't mean jack shit.
What?
Listen to me, to Adesanya. If I'm
Yeah,
Adesanya,
I know where he's going with this.
everything I've done means jack shit because this man at every fucking turn has stripped it away from me.
He's already beaten him twice. It doesn't mean anything unless he's on top.
I need to vanquish this enemy. This enemy in front of me has to die.
Yep. And he's come out.
I have to put my motherfucking hand through his face. And I don't care what the outcome is after that. Because why? You've taken food out of my mouth. If I'm Adesanya, I am the sharpest. I am the cleanest. I am the most superior that I have ever fucking been. The reason why? I've been there. I get it. I get it. I really fucking get it. Like, I get it. Out of all my fights in the military, out of all my fights growing up as a teenager, every tournament I've ever been in, my 4 fucking losses, both of them come from the same people. I got my lick back eventually. I didn't stop until I got my lick back. And once I got my lick back, I was like, well, I'm good. If I'm Adesanya, I get my lick back and I start looking at retirement soon.
Oh, come on.
Damn.
No.
Come on.
I would gladly see Adesanya in the next fucking Expendables movie.
I disagree.
Shout out to Randy Couture.
I disagree with you there.
He still has too many things left in his career. He's a competitor. He's not just he's a businessman. He's out there, he's creating his content, but he's a competitor true. He wants to be an all-time great Hall of Famer, and he's not gonna hang it up.
He's done that. he conquers this,
No,
he's done that.
no, he's not
No.
even close to being the GOAT. He
No.
wants to be the GOAT.
I don't
And no,
think
the
I don't
GOAT
think
is
he has
not
to be.
named
I don't
John.
think he has to be the GOAT. I don't think he has to be the GOAT. If I'm out of sign, I don't have to be the GOAT.
Asriel Adesanya right now is on his Vegeta shit. He don't have to be the GOAT, but he's about to beat the shit out of this motherfucker right now.
That's a great comparison. I love the Vegeta comparison.
Yeah.
That's nice.
That's what he's about to do right now. And you know what? That's why I don't think he ain't going nowhere for a little bit. Because this shit going angry in him. He can be angry, and he just probably leveled the fuck up too. Because his training was probably insane. He probably took himself to the limit and back. He broke himself and fucking said, I am coming back better, stronger. You can't fucking destroy me.
Let's go, Lakers.
My Bulls pulling away with a win, it looks like, over the Mavericks right now, which I'm stoked about.
Yeah, well, the
Of
Mavs
course you will. They
became
didn't
Keeping our
start-
10th
no
seed
one
intact.
played. No, no one played. They
Wait,
sat.
the Mavs won?
The Mavs sat Luka after the first quarter.
Yeah, but he
Kyrie-
did play, though. I know, but he still
but
played, though.
Kyrie didn't, and neither did three of the starters.
Well, we did
The
too.
Mavericks-
I know, but it's
Well,
just nice
let's
to
go
get
ahead
a
and
win
get
to
into some
get
NBA
going.
Finals predictions. Let's get into some NBA Finals predictions really quick.
Let's do it.
You know why the Mavericks are doing it,
David,
right?
give us your NBA Finals predictions.
This is it. This is kind of tough. I think the East, the Celtics go back.
I'm taking the Celtics. Yeah.
I think they're seeking out revenge, and they may even be the favorites. To be honest, I love how well rounded they are defensively. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are they're such a filthy fucking duo, man. I mean, it's unreal, and how complimentary they are on not just the offensive end but defensively too. I just dig everything about their game. Jason Tatum is playing so much better, and I think he's playing so much more, playing with so much more moxie this particular season compared to last year, where he really tapered off and
played
got
very
exhausted
smart
in the finals last year. Let's be frank about it. He got fucking tired the fuck out against the Warriors, and I think this time this is where he gets everything. He hits everything in stride. He gets everything going. And I'll take the Celtics, honestly, out of the East to win the NBA Finals. And if I had to say who it's over, don't count out the Warriors. Honestly, don't count out for the Warriors for a potential repeat. But I'm not going to take them, though. I'm not going to do that. I'll say, in all likelihood,
Raw pineapple, by the way.
Suns
Let's get
stay
the
healthy.
pineapple now.
It's a wrap. Suns stay healthy. It's a wrap. But any hiccups along the way with injuries, Kevin Durant goes down. God forbid that. Any Devin Booker, any one of these guys, it's a wrap. Like for them,
Pineapple's a
their
dirty
playoff chances.
slut.
And then it's the Warriors or the Nuggets. I think that swoop in.
Okay, I like those picks. By the way, pineapple's a dirty slut out of the Happy Dad pack.
Really, pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm tempted to get this. I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't really get down with the Nelk Boys at all. But their Happy Dad shit looks kind of bomb. I'm not gonna lie, it looks kind of dope.
This is actually.
Oh, that's Nelk Boy shit?
Yeah.
They made that shit
night.
literally.
Jesus Christ, Robbie.
He said, "Of course, Robbie."
Motherfucker.
I think he said Christ, Robbie.
What? I want to try it.
No, I don't blame you. Hey, I don't blame you. It looks
Robbie
good.
Hasbulla, huh?
He said, "Robbie Hasbulla." Yo, make that a meme, please. I love Hasbulla.
That's her
Of
next
course you do.
go-to guest to get on the podcast. Is Hasbulla.
We'll have to put Robbie's face on the Hasbulla cat meme.
Didn't he like? What's that cat meme? I'm trying to remember.
I like the cat. Stop.
Yeah, didn't he like bully the cat or some shit?
Bro, he fucking ripped the ear, punched it.
Oh, did he actually rip it? Oh fuck. Ooh.
Well,
Taco, it's
you not
your
rip it
take.
off, but
It was tugging at it.
Taco, your take. Finals picks. Who gets into the finals? Lee says first round exits for the Nuggets, and Sat Kings are frauds.
No.
I love
In the
Hasbulla.
In the West, I mean, I think it's really hard to argue against
The Lakers.
tandem of Paul with Booker and Durant. So it's like Paul is just coming down the lane like, I can go to one 30-point a game score. I can go to another 30-point a game score. And both of y'all could stop on a dime and shoot. Both of y'all could take it to the rack.
But we haven't seen Durant healthy in God knows when.
Durant will be fine. He's just dealing with a little bit of hiccups. He'll be fine. Fine. Come playoffs.
I thought
That's all
you were
need
fine
for
when
it.
you didn't show up for last week's episode. So I
My-
mean,
Whatever.
Just give me your damn take.
Yeah, I
God
was. You
damn
said
it!
something.
I will hit you on the remove button. Go.
But the Suns definitely, I think, in the West are bar none. And then in the East, I mean, when you think about all the teams that are there, Boston, everyone is like, oh wow, Boston, they're so amazing. Oh my God, Boston's so good. Boston had some problems with a fucking team in the NBA. That's in the Eastern Conference that had some capabilities and some talents here. I'm seeing an Eastern Conference Finals projection here of the New York Knicks, baby. We're gonna beat some ass.
God damn it, man!
We gonna
Fuck, I didn't want to
ass,
drink
baby.
anymore.
We gonna beat
Taco
some,
fanboy in full effect.
we gonna beat some ass, baby. Like no
Oh my
lie.
God.
But it like I said, Eastern Conference Finals. I think the team that wins out of the Eastern Conference is gonna be the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis
I don't blame
Antetokounmpo
you for
too
that.
great.
Yeah.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is going to shut all that shit down. Tatum's a nice little lad, but Giannis Antetokounmpo is a fucking grown ass man.
Nice
Fuck.
little lad.
Like,
The disrespect.
like,
What?
but Giannis is a fucking monster. Him by himself, and you give him
come
bro.
on.
Yeah, you give him Holiday, and hopefully he'll get Middleton. And I just it's going to be hard to beat Milwaukee.
I mean, Boston's
Mike.
won the series though. They've
Mike,
won 2
go.
out of 3 this year. Just saying.
Yeah, but
Alright,
you know what? The
so-
Knicks beat Boston in the regular
All
season
right.
too.
Kayate, here we go. Let's do this. So in the West, I'm looking at it. I do think I agree about the Suns being the shit, but there's something telling me that I agree with Robbie in the sense of I need to see the health first. If it's not the Suns, I do think it is the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah.
I am not.
Yeah.
Both
Okay, here's-
dictated by health though,
Yes, but here's what I want to say. I know I can't remember who brought it up. Sacramento is not a fraud. I'm on the West
No,
Coast.
they're not.
I
They're
hear
good.
it. I see it.
Mhm.
Sacramento's not a fraud, but what they are is
Green.
they're so green that they're
Yes.
a couple years away.
Mhm.
So
Mike Brown's a
Here's-
damn good coach though.
here's what you got.
yeah.
You got them that are green.
Mhm.
You got, I'm sorry, Memphis needs to get their shit together attitude-wise. I won't put them in there.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm-
with
I-
that too.
okay.
Yeah.
My other issue is Denver's,
AD, man, what the fuck? Block that.
Denver are choke artists.
Potentially, I mean, like
Why
just-
would you say that when they haven't had Jamal Murray?
that's what I'm saying too. With Jamal
I'm
Murray's
saying
health,
they can
it
never
could-
get
They're
I'm
historically
saying
choke artists. They are historically
choke
choke
And then
artists. He's not
historically,
wrong. Stop.
How many
He's
times
not
did they,
wrong.
I'm
many
not
times-
talking about
how many
Jamal Murray
times
or
did they
not.
not go in with full strength?
but this is a different team now. Like I believe
I know,
it's
but
Mike
I'm
Malone's
just-
team.
But what's the difference in
Mike,
Sacramento? They're a different team than before. So I don't want to hear the green. If,
No,
no,
but
if
they're-
I can't say that they're choke artists, Taco can't
Yo.
say they're green.
No. Yes, you can. You want to know why?
Well-
Because the Kings just made the playoffs for the first time in almost 20 fucking years.
Yeah.
They've never
They're
been to the
Lakers.
Yeah, but,
Yeah.
but my point is they've been choking in the past year, so they're historically a
How
choke
many
artist
Come
team.
on.
is choking?
They
But
made
in
it
the
to the-
East, in the
They
East,
choke.
in the East, I am taking the NBA MVP to get his team to the championship, and James Harden is getting to the finals.
Joel Embiid with 76. I don't blame you for
No,
that. That's
Jokic doesn't play
spicy,
in the
but
East,
I
bro.
like it.
Jokic don't play in the East.
That's my damn point.
That's what we just said.
Jokic shouldn't be the MVP this year. It's Joel Embiid.
I would agree that
you're
probably
wrong.
Embiid should
You're
be
wrong.
It's
You're wrong.
very close. Like it's neck and neck, because like
All right. Here's what I'll say.
Uh-oh.
MVP is probably going to be Jokic first off. Like
I know, but in my opinion, it's Embiid.
I think they will give it to Embiid because I
Now,
don't think they want to triple.
in the
three-peat.
in the East, I need to be the person on this panel to start going dark horse for you guys.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, let me look.
So like anything that I was
Oh,
gonna
God,
say,
no. I think I
anything
know
that I
where
was
you're going.
gonna say. Well, I'm not gonna. I'm probably gonna bring up teams that you guys haven't mentioned.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I think I know where you're going.
I
There.
think you're going. Yeah, I think I know. Up north.
Mm-mm.
R.I.P. Dolph, the Grizzlies,
What?
Someone mentioned the Grizzlies.
Someone mentioned
What?
the Grizzlies earlier.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Why are you
the
mentioning-
Grizzlies.
You can't mention-
They're fading fast.
You want
They're
the
off the
Grizzlies
rails.
to go? The Grizzlies have to beat the Lakers to go. You realize that, right?
Oh wait, no. Okay, wait, no. That was that was my
Holy
left pick. My
shit,
fault.
Rodney.
Now he's backtracking.
How drunk are you, bro?
I can't
Yeah,
get
the
the
Lakers-
hometown team.
Hey, if the Lakers win, they play the Grizzlies in round 1.
He's
No.
like, oh fuck.
No. I do
The
have
Knicks
the
have a
Lakers.
much
I do have
better
the
shot
Lakers
than the
getting. I do have the Lakers getting through. I do have the Lakers getting
Robbie,
through.
right now you're Dylan Brooks.
Hometown whore.
In the East, though, in the East,
Y'all seen Dylan Brooks' girl?
let me side with my new potential owner.
Is it?
You want me to go Cleveland?
I think that's
I
where
thought you were
gonna
doing
go.
that. That's what I thought you were doing.
I don't think that it's gonna be. I don't think Cleveland has it. I don't think Cleveland has what it takes.
We beating Cleveland, bro.
They
Book
could make
that.
some noise, but like
It's
nothing
definitely
more
not
than-
your Knicks, Taco. Shut the fuck up.
But we're
They won't
definitely
get-
beating Cleveland, that's for sure. So shut the fuck up on that. I'll put
You're not
money on
beating
that.
Cleveland. You're not beating Cleveland.
Yes, we are.
You're
Yes, we
not
are.
beating Cleveland.
Yes, we are.
I
That's a
was gonna go
possibility.
dark horse. I was gonna go dark horse, but no. Like, give me the Sixers.
See,
Yeah.
I mean, that kind of is a dark horse.
I don't know this year. This year could be different. You know,
I mean,
They're
I
the
still
three
feel like
seed. How
I
is
need to
Three
rock
seed
with my new owner. I need to rock with my new owner.
because Harden's still playing well, and Embiid is so like Embiid
Yeah,
is more
but
dialed
Buck-
in than he ever has been.
but
I
Bucks
always
and
forget that the Grizzlies are in the
Bucks and
fucking
Celtics
West.
just
I always
did it
forget the
here
Grizzlies are in the
in the
West.
last
I'm like,
year.
fuck.
What were you saying, Taco?
the Bucks and the Celtics just did it the last 2 years.
In terms of coming out of the East, yeah.
Exactly. So they're just a cut above, in my opinion, than the Sixers, who have yet to put it together. And Doc Rivers has a history of just.
That's
Doc
the key.
Rivers is
It's Doc
fucking,
Rivers.
What?
Robbie with Joe Burrow pussy. He just
Yeah,
loves to
listen,
choke on it.
I love Doc, but when we talk about choke artists over the last few
Yeah.
years,
Yeah.
god damn, that's his MO.
I hope
And
you
I'm
all took
sorry
the
to
over
say
in the
it.
Lakers Suns
Right,
game
so-
because that shit's
stupid shit.
definitely going to hit the over. That shit's
His co-
definitely going to hit the over.
His coaching is the caveat for them to make it.
Yeah,
You know?
like he's gonna fucking like
You're
he'll
already
be-
looking. You're already staring on the barrel. 30 points total.
Yeah, like no Sixers. They're dark horse just because of Doc Rivers.
I don't know. Maybe history isn't destined to repeat itself, but we'll
And
see,
trust me,
you know?
I like Embiid.
Yeah.
Harden is good enough. I mean, you have
Yeah.
Maxey.
Yeah,
Maxey is
there's
elite,
Maxey filthy.
but
Let's
Doc
go ahead and let's
Eyeball,
get into the
you know?
next topic to wrap up the show.
Okay.
We brought this up time and time again. But I want you guys to go into the scope of your own teams. Okay.
Oh, we're talking about our own teams. Oh, no, this is not good. Because I know the topic. Oh, I already know where I'm going on this one.
Correlation. Is there correlation between drafting a running back in the first round and winning a Super Bowl ring? Or does this graphic just prove that the running back market is pretty much sufficiently dead? Mike, go.
Well, it doesn't mean if you draft a good if you draft a running back, you're going to win because we won after drafting CEH in the first fucking round.
imagine if he was good.
Exactly my freaking point. It was the wrong goddamn running back. He's not a piece of doo-doo, but he's just a piece of American cheese. He's not Munster. He's not Gouda. He's just a piece of that plastic American cheese that you put in a grilled cheese sandwich.
Hey, I love American cheese. That's so disrespectful.
It's good
You
for
like the white
certain
American or
things.
the yellow?
It's good
Both.
for certain things.
All about
Okay.
that process shit, baby.
Oh,
Could
give
you
me that
imagine
fucking-
if we would have drafted Jonathan Taylor or DeAndre Swift? DeAndre Swift wouldn't be a dynasty down asset. He would be gold mined.
Well,
Really?
if he could stay healthy,
he would
that's the
still
health
get
is the
hurt no
issue.
matter where he is. He fucking can't stay on the field to save his fucking life. You'll never be a gold mine if you can't play.
Yo, this is a crazy reminder right here. The Texans have never drafted a running back in the first round ever.
Never.
They
That's
Haven't been
crazy.
drafted.
Never.
That's crazy.
We haven't drafted one. Look at watch this picture. It's in black and white.
Where is your guy?
Damn.
Bro, William
All the way at the
McDonald,
bottom
we're the
right.
last.
Ray McDonald.
Oh, you're in the very bottom?
Yeah, Ray McDonald.
That
All right,
used to be a former
now,
defensive
I have a
end
question
doing
for
these,
you.
so.
Which one of these teams has the first update from this draft class?
Oh, so which one's taking Bijan?
Yep.
Oh,
What I was gonna say that as we got closer to the draft, but I mean,
Yeah,
honestly,
I'd wait on that.
yeah, because honestly, Bijan's landing spot's too open. It's
Because
way
mine's
too open.
It can change.
I'm gonna stay strong, and I'm gonna be headstrong about what I said last week. I'm going Eagles. I'm serious, and I love it. I
think that Bijan's gonna go late. So like, all right. So I'll go ahead and I'll spoil something that I said on Champions Rounds podcast. Big shout out to our sponsor, the Champions Round. Link is in the description. Look, I was asked, well, Washington, like it's mocked where Bijan can be available. Like you're not gonna make that move. And I love being cornered and being put in that corner and being put in that position. But no, I don't think that you're in an NFL that drafts off of need. When I look at that graphic, when I look at this as a whole, as an aggregate, okay, hang on, let me try and throw it back up. When I look at this as a whole, this tells me that the value was never there in the first place. It's not there. It's not going to be there. The data is not sufficient enough to go and reach for one of these guys. How many of these guys got a ring right away? Who
Jamal
made
Lewis.
the impact?
Jamal Lewis.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let me think. Cedric Benson made the Super Bowl the following year after 2005 with the Bears.
Okay.
No Shen Moreno.
Mark Ingram.
No Shen Moreno less than 5 years later with the Broncos.
Yep. Didn't Ingram get a ring? Mark Ingram got a ring.
CH won one, of course, this past year.
Melvin Gordon, I think, got
Mark
a ring.
Ingram as
Didn't
well.
he get a
We
ring?
won in spite
Melvin
of
Gordon did not,
CH.
Melvin Gordon was on a bench.
Ingram
He did
didn't
not
win a ring. He
contribute.
was 2 years removed from winning one.
Sonny Michel also, for that time that he was drafted, helped them win a championship though.
But look at how late. Okay. Look at how late these guys are drafted. Look at the positions. These guys are being picked up late.
I mean, I just think that it's a weird way to evaluate the position when you should be looking.
There's not. To me, this data shows that this is not a commodity. This is not a commodity. This is not a commodity position to win championships.
While you can say that, when you look at the skill set that this guy has, and you look at his capabilities with the right coach that has the right scheme that sees him as that perfect next level to what they're doing, you know what? Yeah, it makes sense. So yeah, he's gonna go in the first round.
It's super positional dependent. Half these guys, most of those guys on that list did not win rings with their teams.
I think there are some outliers that we need to take note of where they've made strong pushes to be on the brink of winning a championship. Derrick Henry, Florida, with potentially reaching the Super Bowl.
Damn, I love the Lakers girls.
Todd Gurley was arguably the MVP of that offense when the Rams went in 2018. More than Jared Goff.
For the Giants. He's been our fucking offense.
Exactly. Barkley with the Giants.
Like, literally, he's been worth it because he's carried us. He even took us to the fucking playoffs.
I think if Adrian Peterson was not in like a fucking shithole of a front office or dealing with that with the Minnesota Vikings, he probably would have won one, being the focal point of a good offense.
I love this comment. Isaiah Pacheco going down the greatest 7th round pick. Like, here's the thing. Like, you can get. When I look at my own team and the 3 rings that we got, none of them came off of top round running back talent.
John Riggins won y'all a championship. He was a Super Bowl MVP even one year.
When you guys won your rings, how many of them were top end?
Actually, for when I won mine for the Bears, Walter Payton in 1985 was our offense. Now, the defense won us that championship. It wasn't the QB play or the running game, but the running game was far more valuable than the QB play.
And if you look at the 49ers,
but that's the 80s,
the Panthers.
I'm sorry, but even in recent memory with Mike's team, CH was not the heaviest contributor.
No, you're right.
That.
You're right.
He was enough,
but
to get the job done.
Look at how McCaffrey was used with the 49ers, and think of a good team gets an elite running back at that rookie
But we're
contract.
not grading him off of that. That's not what we're looking at with this list.
No, but
By the way, Pacheco will never be the greatest 7th-round pick because you know who 2 7th-round picks were? Shannon Sharp and Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson is the greatest 7th-round pick.
Yeah, Bo Jackson.
We'll see how it goes. I'm not saying Pacheco's going to be the next Bo Jackson or Shannon Sharp, but he's only a rookie at the same time.
No, yeah.
The greatest no. Mike is valid in that argument.
Bo Jackson.
Yeah.
If it wasn't
just comes in like 250, 6'3", hitting a growth spurt the next fucking year, trucking mofos for like 2,000 yards, that would be awesome. That'd be awesome.
I hate the Raiders and I hate Bo Jackson because of it, but he's the only person I play with on Tecmo Bowl. I'm sorry.
Oh, he's dominant. He's like
yes,
playing with
Bo Jackson is the only person that anyone plays with on Tecmo Bowl.
Bo Jackson's a big deal every year in Madden. They hype his release when he comes in the game.
Oh, have they put him in the game?
Yeah,
they do like the ultimate team thing. So they make a big fucking deal. They have ones where they have him playing out of position. The Bo Jackson strong safety card is fucking elite because I usually use him, and you put him in usually go into I go in a nickel package and I put him in a linebacker. It's fucking
dude, that's filthy.
His fate would be so much better if he fucking didn't fade away.
Yeah,
fade away.
It'd be a lot better if you just stopped singing.
What's fucked up is when he tries to fade away, he doesn't fade away.
Yeah, and then when he fades, he doesn't try to fade away.
I'm low key convinced that Taco isn't even a real person. He's just a fucking hologram that we've been talking to this entire time.
Excuse me, David.
Yo, someone drag this motherfucker to the fantasy football fucking expo, bro.
I am ChatGPT in human form.
What did you say, Robbie?
The way that your shit fades in and out, I can believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could be on Star Trek, bro.
All right, Taco, finish your take.
On
the running backs.
Yeah, I mean, listen, man. I think that the running back is one of the most fucked over positions in all of sports.
Yeah.
Like the way you hear about it, rappers sound like fucking cattle. It's like, hey, we're gonna use you for a large portion of our fucking season. You're gonna be a huge part of our game. We're gonna need to establish the run, but you're just a fucking another number in the game. So you know what? Get in there, boy, and do your job. And you know what? That's such a horrible.
Someone has to have that role.
But remember this: talent still fucking wins. So everyone wants to go a position of need, and I get it. You need to do things of need, but at a certain point in time, the talent of Bijan Robinson versus your position of need is going to come to. It's like, yeah, we do need a cornerback, but this motherfucker is nasty. And I'll tell you this: if the Giants get a shot at 20, it's something that I think I would not mind considering. And you know what? Barkley's on the last year of his contract.
Yeah,
Barkley. If
God,
you replace Barkley,
damn it, Taco.
This team is predicated on the run, and you need it with Daniel Jones. A guy like this would integrate into our offense perfectly, and then we don't spend the money on fucking Saquon Barkley. We're getting him at the 20th pick, so he.
And then we just neglect everything else that can get us to a Super Bowl.
You have said some whacked out things that have turned right, like Pereira, right? No,
bro.
I'm saying you've said some cracked out things that have turned up right. If this one comes out right, pigs fly, and I am the sexiest motherfucker alive.
Yo, bro, because here's the thing, because even I was like, I can get Bijan at 16. Yeah. I was like, no, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get that tight end. I know my team needs a tight end. We don't need a running back.
I don't think.
Here's the thing. I don't actually think. Okay, is it something the Giants should do? No, but will they do that? Could they do that? I wouldn't be all that shocked.
It's a very Giants thing to do. It's
exactly. They let Saquon walk.
And
then the Giants deal with those two. And then the Giants deal with those two fighting in the backfield. And then they fucking lose games because they can't pass the ball. Oh,
Robbie,
God.
Robbie, you are wrong. You want to know why you're wrong? Because that's a David Gettleman thing to do, and he ain't.
That is a David Gettleman thing. Yeah, that is a David Gettleman thing.
I mean, Joe Shane still gave Daniel Jones all that fucking money, and the
Brian Dable earned him all that
fought
money.
For that.
That's Brian Dable's fault.
I'll back up Dable. I'll back up Dable.
Hold on.
I won't back up Gettleman. I won't back up Gettleman.
Fair enough.
Huh?
What were you saying, Taco?
You don't think Bijan's going in the first round?
We never said that.
Bijan
Yeah,
has got to go in the
So
first
what the
round. I'd be
fuck
shocked
did
if
he
he
get
does.
20?
You know?
Especially when Saquon's on the last year of his deal.
he'll
He's gonna
go.
be gone.
But here's the thing: running backs don't go. We just show the graphic.
We already said last week where we thought Bijan was going.
And here's the thing: I'm not even saying that he's gonna go top 10, but I'm just saying I wouldn't be shocked if he did because he is that.
I
Like,
I wouldn't be shocked if he did, but if he does not go in that top, he's not going in that middle. That
If he
10 to
goes in the
20.
top 10, it's Atlanta.
so you're
Yeah.
Robbie, are you saying he's either going in the
Really?
top 10 or the bottom 10 of the first round?
Yes.
It's either top 10 or
That's
bottom
exactly
10.
what I'm saying too.
There's
Okay,
there's
Mike's
no,
right.
I don't think there's any in between.
Okay, fair enough. All right.
The research doesn't support that happening in the middle. Your probability for running backs at that position goes out the window in the middle.
Yeah, and I mean, when you look at all the guys like Titans, Texans, Jets, Patriots, Packers, Commanders, they're all set at running back too. You know, Steelers, Lions.
John Pats, I like that.
know?
No, you got
No, that's not happening. That's not happening.
It's Stevenson season.
No, they and they like Pierre Strong, the youngster out of South Dakota State. Man, I think he's going to get a lot of playing time this upcoming season too.
I agree.
I like that too. I like the Pierre Strong take better than them going for Bijan. The Patriots are focused on trying to move on from Mac Jones.
Probably, yeah. They're shopping him allegedly. I heard, right?
They're trying to shop him, but I don't think there's much of the story. That's why I didn't put it on the show sheet.
He's going to end up as a commander.
Well, you know, and that's the thing.
Fine, I'll do it.
I think Robbie just
Fine.
died a little inside.
I'll fight you. I'll fight you. Yeah, ruin your fucking self. No, we do got to get ready to sign out. So bring Mike back up. There we go. Any last words as we get ready to sign off, Mike?
I am good. You know where to find me. Drop the Mike FF. Other than that, hi.
Taco.
Mackenzie Gore is starting to look interesting in fantasy baseball. Made an interesting start today. Just picked him up, 23% roster in league. Same thing with Michael Fulmer, two innings, a save, 4 strikeouts. Another interesting guy, low percentage. Fantasy baseball time, boys. Let's get it rocking.
Yo, really quick. Speaking of baseball, I just want to shout out Outman for the Dodgers. Like,
yep.
Oh, bro, Gleyber fucking Torres. I got him from my Yankees in my home league. I got Aaron Judge, Gleyber Torres, Anthony Volpe on my.
Of course you
would. You would.
I got him at great values though.
Doesn't matter. Of course you would.
Of course, yes. It's the first time, but Torres on.
No, it's not.
There's
It's not. It's not going to be the last. Okay.
Yeah, of course. It has
This is my first time being a homer.
Bobby,
No, it's not.
Bobby, it is the first time he's got Volpe because Volpe's a fucking rookie.
Yeah,
I don't want to hear it.
And Judge is a high cost. Gleyber just fell to me. People weren't high on Gleyber. I love Gleyber.
David.
Go, Dave.
You can follow me at David G Sports Pod, TBQ Sports. You can also follow our podcast there. We go live every Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Nothing much else, honestly. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm keeping it short and sweet.
Rumboyz Robbie. Rumboyz Fantasy Network.
Yeah.
Google and both. What?
I was saying you're going to say Google,
wow.
bitch. You know?
No, I'm not going to. No. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the Rumboys and girls, what to do. Dilly, dilly. We love and appreciate you. Let's go.
Thank you.